Creative destruction was proposed by Karl Marx in the Communist Manifesto pamphlet he produced in 1848. Remember, Karl Marx, Albert Pike, none of them could support themselves, so they lived under somebody else's roof. This philosophy of creative destruction states that as a capital ism, notice the ism, grows, it then collapses under its own weight, creating economic collapse, famine, war, and thus leads to communism. This is inevitable. The United States of America, notice little u, little s, the United States of America was created to build a capitalist society and avoid all of this turmoil that they found in Europe over 1,000 years, but was subsequently taken over by European investors. This day was the day the Organic Constitution was passed in 1871 by Congress and signed into legislation by President Grant. The reason we fought the Civil War is exactly this. The Confederate generals, like General Lee and General Jackson, stated, the war is about commerce over individual rights. Are we going to become a corporation and eliminate individual rights, or are we going to remain a government of the people, by the people, and for the people? Well, obviously the Union won, and the great General Grant became President Grant and signed us over to Europe. On that day in 1871, the economy of the then United States of America, a capitalist society, changed to the United States of America Corporation, and a capitalism society was formed. In a capitalist society, competition is real and unstoppable. For example, competitors like GM and Monsanto are stopped from committing murder and thus destroying their competition. That's under a capitalist society. You build a better car, you get to sell it. You grow non-GMO plants, you get to sell them without being worried about getting killed. In a capitalism, or communism, or socialism society, the government destroys the competitors of those corporations it chooses to rule society. The very election of the president is done within the government of the corporation of the United States Corporation in Washington, D.C. Your vote is meaningless. Thus, the government is the corporate government, paid for lock, stock, and barrel. If you produce, thus, under capitalism, if you produce a water-powered car, the U.S. corporation destroys you. They either kill you or destroy you financially. If you counter Monsanto, the U.S. corporation either kills you or illegally taxes you out of existence. Eventually, capitalism collapses and leads to communism and socialism. Lenin stated the only difference between socialism and communism is the speed at which you get there. Man thus becomes merely a slave of the elite to lower wages and taxes. War becomes constant, and soldiers become your heroes, because you have war after war after war to maintain the communism.